Hi, how are you? How you doing?
I'm doing I'm doing fantastic. So first of all, thank you so very much for the accepting the invitation of this live. We're honored to have you on board. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's such a pleasure to be sharing with you some experiences and also my preparation for the Miss World. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we received so many questions for you, and we have shortlisted a few questions out of them. The questions are
Perfect.
regarding your preparations for the competition, and some pageant patty questions are also there. So we will ask those questions step by step. So the very first question
Okay.
is, how are you doing, and how's the preparation going for Miss World?
Oh my God, my preparation is going really well. I could say that the preparation for Miss World is an incredible experience that requires dedication, passion,
Yeah,
heart, energy, and I'm really enjoying every step of the way. I'm preparing myself in different areas such as public speaking, runway. I'm preparing my social projects and my Beauty with a Purpose project that I think is one of the most important part of the competition. And also, that beyond those areas, I think that the mental strength is really important because we are in an industry that there would be so many negative comments around us, and it's important to understand that no matter the results, no matter how it's gonna be the competition, you're doing
exactly.
amazing, you're doing a great job, and at the end of the day, it's a pleasure to be representing your country.
It's definitely a pressure and at the same time pleasure as well because when you put on the sash of a country across your chest and you will be called by your country's name internationally, so
Yeah,
that is the
that's true.
best part. I mean, that's a blessing.
Yeah, that is a blessing. I think that not be calling Mayra Delgado anymore and
Yeah,
be calling Dominican Republic, it's a blessing. And I think that it's a one in a lifetime experience that you should live with all your heart. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to enjoy every moment, every step of the way, since you know that it's just a year, and at the end of the day, it's a one in a lifetime experience.
exactly. And along with that, it's a responsibility that you're representing a whole country in the biggest
Yeah.
pageant of the world, that is Miss World. So along with that, there comes pressure as well because I mean, you're competing against the best women all around the world. So how are you handling the pressure at the same time?
You know that as I said before, I'm trying to enjoy every step of the way. At the end of the day, we're giving it all in that competition, and I know my best world sisters are going to do it amazing in the international pageants. And I think that at the end of the day, it's what God think should be.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm just enjoying everything and trying to prepare myself to raise my beautiful flag, my Dominican Republic flag, um, as the best way I can.
Exactly, exactly. And before I ask all the questions to you, what was your reaction when you got to know that India is hosting Miss World this year again, back to back?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. India is a country that has a rich culture, traditions, and I know that I'm going to be learning so much from you. And that's something that I really love about India is that you support a lot the pageantry and the beauty queens, and that
Yeah,
support feels amazing. So I'm looking forward to meet you in person, and also I'm so excited to meet India for the very first time.
that's going to be amazing. And trust me, when it was in last year in India, like back then, so I had the best time of my life with all the Miss World contestants. Like it was in Delhi, then it was in Mumbai. So in Delhi, I had the best time. We spent some times together, and in Mumbai also, So in India, we have a saying that Atiti Devo Bhava, which means that our guests are equal to our God. So because Miss World is in India, and you
Yeah.
all are going to be our guests. So we will show the best of India to you all, and we will show the best of hospitality that we can offer to you in terms of culture, food, and all those things. So I'm damn sure that you're going to have your best time in India at Miss World. Saying that BWAP is a very important part of Miss World. So I would say that without BWAP, there is no Miss World, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true
would you
too.
like to elaborate about your BWAP to everyone?
Yeah, of course. You know that I think service is one of the most important key to change the world. And I've been working with social projects since I can remember. I'm currently the president of two nonprofit organizations. One of them is called Manos Surcadas, in English, Wrinkled Hands, which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on helping those elders abandoned in nursing homes here in the Dominican Republic. You know that most of them are abandoned by their own families, and it's so sad to see because I feel that I cannot abandon my mother or my father. It doesn't matter the situation I have in a nursing home. So more than just giving them some basic needs daily. We try to make them feel part of the society, give them love. So we organize some special activities for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, Christmas. So we try to make them feel good. It's so sad to hear the stories of most of them. So yes, that's one of my social projects. And my very first social project I started when I was just 13 years old. That's something I've been
That's
doing since I can remember. Yeah. So the second one, which is the project I'm gonna bring to the Miss World, and also I competed here in the Dominican Republic with that social project, and I won the first place in Video with a Purpose. It is my second nonprofit organization. It's called AIP Breast Prevention and Care. It's an organization that focused on the prevention of breast cancer in the Dominican Republic. We organize some free sonomammographies campaigns so
yeah.
people can access to that resources. You know that the very first step of prevention, breast cancer prevention, is this sonomammography. So we try to provide them with those resources. I have lost important women in my life due to this illness, and you know that cancer is an epidemic. And
Yeah.
when it knocks your door, it's really hard, not just for the patients, but for the families and the people around there that love that people that is suffering from that illness. So my purpose is that to try to provide them with those resources, and more than just the campaigns or the free sonomammographies campaigns, we try to organize some workshops, psychological workshops, and also prevention. So you can understand that self-prevention is an important key also to prevent the cancer. So
Yeah.
yes, that's my purpose, not just in this competition. That's my purpose in life.
That's amazing. Like listening to this, like I got goosebumps because I really admire those people who use their platform for social issues and social concerns. And talking about breast cancer, it's a very prevalent thing all around the world, not just in Dominican Republic or India, like
Yeah.
all around the world. So kudos to you and your team that you are doing an amazing job for that. And I can see this project going very far in the competition.
Thank you so much. You know that we try also to provide them with medical equipment so they can have those diagnoses with artificial intelligence. You know
Yeah.
that using artificial intelligence in this type of exams can prevent you more because you can recognize some cancer before a human can recognize it. So
Yeah.
it's amazing the job we're doing. We have helped around 2,000 people, and this month, because of the International Women's Day, we're organizing another campaign and also a workshop, a masterclass with breast cancer survivors.
Yeah.
So they can share their stories. And yeah, it's an amazing project. I've been working since 2021. And yes, that's what I'm going to bring to the Miss World this year.
Exactly. And I got one personal DM right now when you were saying about your BWAP. So one of my team member was saying to me that I can see the Miss World crown already on her head when
Oh
she
my
was
God.
saying about her BWAP.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a topic that really fills my heart because, as I told you, I have lost important women in my
Yeah,
life due to this catastrophic illness, and it's so beautiful to help others. And yes, that's my purpose. As I said before, my purpose in life, not just in this competition. So thank
yeah,
you so much for your consideration.
that's amazing. And seeing you and as you said that you have lost many important people of your life regarding this. So my advocacy is also mental health and the depression and the mental health space. And I have also lost a few of very close people of mine in that concern. So I can totally relate to you that when something is very close to us in terms of purpose. So how happy we are when we are doing the work in that concern. Because when you were saying about your BWAP, I can actually see the smile on your face and
Yeah,
little bit of tears in your eyes as well.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's part of my heart. That project gets my heart, and I'm working so hard in that project.
You will surely get the reward for that, and I hope that that reward is going to be the Miss World crown for Dominican Republic.
Thank you so much. It will be the second one, and I would be really grateful and blessed if that happens. I'm working so hard for that.
Yeah, so that's amazing. I got one more question regarding your preparations. And besides BWAP, there are so many rounds at Miss World, be it evening gown, be it national costume, or be it dances of the world. So I'm not saying you to reveal the things about your preparations because it's confidential. I know this thing. But
Yeah.
your followers want to know that something about glimpses of your evening gown, if you have shortlisted the gown, or about your national costume, something about your dressing.
Okay, I can't say many details about it, but we're working hard with my organization and also national and international designers to bring you all the best we can and the best representation of the Dominican Republic. So we're
Yeah,
working with my stylists, my designers, my directors, so I can bring you all the best of the Dominican Republic. So stay tuned because I mean it's a surprise. I cannot tell you like many
yeah, yeah.
details about it.
And I am receiving questions regarding this for all my lives with Miss World Queens because their followers are always like, and people from the countries as well, that please ask her that what's her evening gown, what's the national costume, please ask her. So I'm always like with them in DM that I can't ask it directly to them because it's confidential, like they can't reveal it right
Yes.
now.
Yes, it's
But yeah,
confidential, but more than confidential, I want it to be a surprise. So
yeah,
yes,
exactly.
we're working hard on that, and that's the important thing.
That's very important. And surprise is gonna be a better thing for all the people who follows you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you so much
So
for all the love. And I wanted to thank
you are
you as
getting
well for the support.
You're getting so many love. I mean, like your the flyer that we posted on our page regarding our live, it was one of the most shared flyer as of now for all the Miss
Thank you
World
so
lives.
much. Thank you so much. I'm being blessed for this opportunity and for all the support I've been receiving from my country and also from your country, from India. I thank you also for your support and all the posts you have posted already about the hot picks and also um, I'm really really excited and also blessed.
You surely gonna have the best time in India. So we have next question for you, and that is regarding your speaking skills. Um, Speaking is a very important part of being the Miss World because you are going to travel all around the world as the ambassador of Miss World organization. So how are you preparing for your speaking and Q&A part if you win Miss World? It's going to be a very, I would say, advantage for you if you are a good speaker.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself as I said in before in public speaking with my coach. And she's from
Yeah,
Panama. She's called Palianis, and we're working in answering questioning. We're working on some uh, I don't know, in everything that's gonna be possible that happens. And we're working on that. So I think it's a really important part of the Miss World if I win or not. For example, in the competition, the question and answer part, it's
yeah,
important. But you know that the most important thing is to speak from your heart. It doesn't matter how much you practice, how much you train with your
yeah.
coach. If you don't speak from your heart, um, you're gonna you're not gonna like express how you are and what you really want to say. So I think that's important.
I totally understand, agree with you. Like I was in competitions twice, like in during my college time. So at my first attempt, it was speaking competition. So at my first attempt, I prepared a lot. Like I did over preparation. I was like, I will speak this and that and that and this. But at the end, I ended up losing the competition because I over prepared. Next year, when I participated, I was like, okay, I will be natural over here. I won't prepare. Like I would speak what is coming my heart, and then I won. So I totally agree with
Wow,
you.
amazing. Congratulations. That's important. Sometimes you have a chip in your head, like you have to say this and that and that. And at the end of the day, you don't express what you really want. And the
Yeah,
judges see that you're not natural, that you're saying the things like from your head and not from your heart.
yeah.
So I think that's important. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. So the next question for you, and it's regarding your relations with your fellow contestants. So last year we had amazing friendships among the Miss World contestant in India. So do you have your besties as of now from your fellow
Well,
contestants?
yes, of course. You know that one of the best part of the Miss World is the relationships we make
Yeah,
with the Miss World sisters. I have shared some messages, likes, and comments with some of them, like Guatemala, Puerto Rico, Ecuador, also USA, Atenea, and I also watched her live with you.
yeah.
And yes, we have shared some likes and comments, and we follow each other. But at the end, it's important to meet them in person. And I know that we're gonna make a really good friendship and that it's gonna last forever.
It will surely last forever. And I'm waiting for the moment that during the, or maybe after the Miss World finals, when everything would be done and dusted. So you all might be sitting on a table and just relaxing. And I would be waiting for the moment that, okay, I will come and I would actually say to you all that it was my honor that I had an interaction with you all on Instagram.
That's amazing. I'm looking forward to meet you in person. Are you gonna be this year in the Miss World,
Yeah, I
the
will
Miss World
surely
final?
come because, yeah, last year I was also there in Mumbai. It was an amazing experience meeting all the contestants and Julia Morley as well. So I am surely going to come this year as well.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm looking forward to meet you in person.
Thank you so much. So we have next question for you, and it's about, okay, let me read it for you. Okay,
Okay.
it's a funny question. I think you can answer it in any way. So the question is, if you could have one superpower, so what would it be and why? Any superpower.
Okay, that's a tough question. If I could choose one superpower, definitely would be the ability to heal. As I told you before, if I can provide healing to people that are suffering right now from illness like cancer, but there is no
Yeah,
social projects, it would be a blessing for me. So that superpower would create a change in the world. So it would be amazing for me.
that's that's amazing. Like, if I get the chance to have a superpower, so I would choose superpower of reading the minds and
Yeah,
to
that's
be
interesting.
invisible for a while.
Nice.
You know,
That's interesting.
that's something that I always aim to have. So let's hope that if I get it one day.
Yeah.
All right. Someone is asking this question to you that do you have any hobbies? And if yes,
Yeah.
so did you have any kind of funny incident while performing those hobbies? Like any
Yeah, I
funny
mean,
incidents?
mm, well, I have many hobbies. One of them is doing sports.
Yeah.
I like to play volleyball. Also, everything related to fashion and modeling. I love it. You know that one important fact of me is that I'm the director of a modeling academy here in the Dominican Republic. So I provide children, young ladies, and also adults those abilities more than just working with heels, but
Yeah.
abilities that you need in your life, such as public speaking, etiquette and protocol, how to do your makeup and your hair, acting. So that's what I love doing, and I really enjoy it. Also, in my free time, I love to study. I'm currently studying a master's degree in El Tecnológico de Monterrey in business. So everything related to entrepreneurship, business, studying, sports, and also modeling, it's
Yeah.
really interesting for me.
That's amazing. Like I can see a future all-rounder Miss World winner in you. I mean, like you do
Hi,
everything.
thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm that type of person that love to do everything that I can, So, yes, I love Miss World for that. That you can
Yeah.
do everything. Like we have the sport, fast track, the beauty with a purpose, the top model, and that's awesome.
So because you are interested in all the rounds, so I would like to ask this question to you.
Mhm.
Which is your favorite fast track round of Miss World besides BWAP?
Besides beauty with a B, I would say the sports one. I'm a very myself for that one, and I think we're gonna enjoy that sports fast track and also the top model one. I'm pretty excited for that.
And you won't believe this thing. This is our ninth live for this edition of Miss World. So I have asked this question to the first eight as well. You are the ninth one. So all the first eight contestants, when I asked this question to them that which is your favorite sub-contest round, every one of them has answered sports round. All of them.
All of them, sports one is a fast track that we're gonna enjoy. So more than
Yeah.
just a competition, it's a special time for us to make relationships, to get to know more about the other contestants. So yeah, we're gonna have really fun.
Last time when I was asking this question, so like all the contestants I interviewed, they all were saying that we are mostly interested for top model round, and this year it's the sports round.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the top model one as well. I've been modeling for several years, so it's amazing. Miss World is like you can do everything in that competition, and
Yeah.
it's I think it's one of the longest competition, right? It's like 30 days
Yeah.
or something like month.
Almost
Yeah,
a
so
month, almost a month.
almost a month. So we have the opportunity to do everything.
Yeah, it's almost a month. So last year it started on 17th of Feb and it ended on 9th of March.
Yes, yes, yes. Almost like a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost a month, almost a month. Okay, so someone is asking this thing. Okay, so this question is gonna be tough for you to answer. I'm
Okay.
already saying this thing. So this question is, who's your favorite Miss World winner? You have to just
Oh
choose
my God.
two.
Two. Okay, I'm okay. If I had to choose two, I would say Vanessa Ponce Leon from
Yeah,
Mexico. I really love
yeah.
her. I think the beauty with a purpose is basically her. It's the definition of beauty with a purpose. She has worked with social projects
Mhm.
from the beginning, from her
Yeah,
national competition, and that's amazing that she's still working with that. And I remember that when she started her national competition, she was just like, okay, can I collect money for my nonprofit organization if I compete in the Miss World? Fine, so I'm in. So that's awesome.
yeah,
I admire her so much. And the second one, Priyanka from India.
yeah,
She's an amazing actress, and also she has worked with UNICEF, fighting for the women's right, for the education
yeah.
of children's right. So yeah,
I mean, like these two are also my like I can't choose two Miss World winners because we already have six Miss World winners from India itself, and all the other Miss World winners are my favorites, so I can't choose two. But talking about Vanessa, I still remember I was watching Miss World 2018 when she won, and during the BWAP round when they had to speak in front of the judges, I still remember when she started speaking and she started saying about her BWAP. I got goosebumps, you know. I got goosebumps that, oh my God, how she's speaking. Like, I was talking to one of my friends at the time. I was saying that, though I want India to win this year again, but
Wow,
I can actually see Mexico winning this year after her BWAP. And she won at
that's
the end.
awesome. He has done an amazing job with her social projects, and she works really hard for
Yeah.
Beauty with a Purpose. Not just in her year as Miss World, but nowadays, just still working, and that's awesome. That's amazing because at the end of the day, a Miss World is a woman that build a legacy, and
Exactly.
do something good for you, for the world, and for your country. And that's the purpose of this pageant, and that is why I'm in. Because I saw
That's
that
amazing.
purpose. Yeah, and that beautiful things that you can do more than just wear a crown or have a binding in your body. That
Yeah,
creating a change in the world by small or big actions is it's just amazing.
that's amazing. And trust me, these two women are fantastic. And hopefully, you might be the one to join their legacy as the winner this year, after this year's Miss World.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Next year, when I will be asking this question to the next year's contestant, so they might be taking your name as their favorite Miss World
Oh,
winner.
thank you so much. I've been working so hard in my Ready with a Purpose project because it's something that fills my heart, and I've been doing since I can remember.
Yeah.
And it's something that really moved my heart.
You will surely get a reward for that. You are doing amazing already for that thing. And God is with you, so you will surely get the reward for that.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we will start with all the pageant patty questions that we received for you. So we will be asking you four questions that we shortlisted for you. The very first question is that which profession deserves the highest salary and why?
Oof, that's a really tough question as well. I would
Yeah,
say, speaking from a Dominican and from the Dominican Republic, uh, teachers should
yeah,
have the highest salary since they try to provide children and young teenagers and adults
yeah.
with education, which is the most important key to change the world. Education is everything. So providing them with leadership, guiding them to be the best version of themselves, it's just amazing. So I would say teachers.
That's amazing. And because teachers are like my teachers play a very important role in my life, and they have already played that. So teachers are very close to me. I mean, like I have one of my school teacher till this date who is more like my friend now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's
I
awesome.
can
Me
relate to
too.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, me too.
that's amazing. And it's very important that we should recognize certain professions as well, be it teachers, be it doctors, and be it social workers as well. Because when it was the pandemic time, so all the professions came together to work for the society, not just specific professions. So it's very important, and it was an amazing answer. So yeah,
Yeah, I didn't mention doctors because they already have a high salary here in the Dominican Republic.
yeah,
But the teachers do not have a high salary, so I think they deserve better.
yeah, surely, I can agree on that aspect. Yeah. So the next question is, oh my God, that's a hard question. All right. Like
You're good with
this
hard
question,
questions. Today, every question is hard.
I mean, like I was not supposed to ask this question, but all right. I mean, like it's not a hard question, I would say, but it depends on person to person, like how that person would
Yeah.
be answering the question. So it's not a hard question. The question is that which aspects of Dominican Republic you are going to bring to India that your country would be a standout among all the other countries?
Oof. Yeah, that is hard. That is hard to answer. Dominican Republic has it all, as the Dominicans said. Um, our culture, but our essence as Dominicans, our personality. Because
Yeah,
when you meet a Dominican, you know that it's Dominican because of their smile, because of their essence, personality as
yeah.
Dominicans. That we are, makes us different. So I think that as Dominican, my essence, my personality, my joy is the thing that's going to be different from other countries in the Miss world.
That's amazing. And I can actually sense that Dominican power also because last year also, um, where I was sitting, so the next table to me, the family members of Dominican Republic were sitting, and I could actually sense their power, the passion, the energy that they were showing while supporting the contestant. But at the same time, they were cheering for all the other contestants as well. So that was something that I really liked about the people from your country, that they were cheering for everyone out there. Like
Yeah,
even
we're
it was
just like that.
it was not DR. Even if it was not DR, they were cheering for Botswana, they were cheering for India, they were cheering for Lebanon, you know. That was a
Yeah,
very
we're
beautiful
just like
thing.
that. We're just like that. And the last queen, Maria Victoria, she got a top 12 last year.
Yeah,
She's like that. It's like a Dominican that really supports another, and I think that I have a really hard work because of her. So yes, that's our personality, and
yeah,
that's what makes her different.
exactly. And I met her after the show. She was amazing. So yeah, it was an
Yeah,
amazing
she is.
experience.
She really is. She really is, and it's so 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 beautiful, physically and also women.
Yeah. And you know, she was shining on the stage because after the show, we all went to the stage and all the contestants were taking the pictures and all the family members were on the stage. So I just said hi to her and I clicked a picture with her and I was like, you did amazing and congratulations to you and your country
Oh,
people.
oh my God, I think she's here, Maria Victoria. ¿Estás aquí? We're we're speaking about you. Well, she's amazing.
Yeah, is she here? I can't.
I think so. I saw her. I don't know if she's still here. Hola, mi gente
Mhm.
de República Dominicana. Hasta se me va el español cuando me acostumbro a hablar en inglés. Pero
You
gracias por el apoyo, de verdad.
you have people from your country. Like I can see so many pageant pages from your country as well.
Sí, sí. Yes, they're supporting me so much. I'm really blessed and grateful for that.
That's amazing. So we have next question for you, and this question was asked at Miss World Finals, and I think it's an easy question, and you can relate to that
Mhm.
question as well. So the question is, according to you, what qualities should a Miss World winner possess?
According to me,
Yeah, according to you.
can you repeat the question, please?
According to you, what qualities should a Miss World winner possess?
Okay, all right. This world should be a person who is dedicated to making a difference
Yeah,
because this is more than just a competition. This is an opportunity to raise your voice
yeah.
and to build a legacy, as I've said before, leadership, that ability to of guiding people to be the best version of themselves and also acting the best way you can to make it a really change in the world. I think that's the most important thing. Miss World dedicated to making a difference.
That's an amazing answer. And if this would have been the final Q&A or your interview Q&A, you would have won
Yeah.
the round.
Thank you so much for that. You know that this is part of my preparation as well, your questions.
You know what I have done because I started this thing back then in 2016 because I also aim to represent my country internationally one day in pageantry.
Mhm.
So in 2016, India won Mr. World, Rohit Khandelwal. And after that, what I have started and what I have been doing for the 9 years, I have written down all the questions that I like and I have heard on my notebook. And I kept on practicing the questions.
Mhm.
How will I answer the questions if I will be on the stage one day? I have already purchased my mic on that for my personal mic. And I kept on practicing the questions that, okay, if someone would ask me this question as a contestant, how would I answer? So I
Yeah,
already have
yeah.
a list of all the questions.
That's a really good exercise. I have done it as well. You know, sometimes I watch some last Miss World final competition edition and the answering
Yeah.
question part, and then I stop the video. Okay, how would I answer that? And I try to practice. So it's really good that exercise.
It's a really good exercise, but sometimes it's funny also because I remember I was practicing a question and I just had 30 minutes as per 30 seconds as per the format. But when I stopped my video, the video turned out to be 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I kept on
yeah,
answering the question.
yes. It's a really good exercise, and I'm doing it as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it helps as well. So we have second last question for you. And this question is again a Miss World question that was asked. So which living woman or men do you admire the most in your life and why?
Living woman or man, where I would say Maria Teresa Calcuta. It's a Dominican woman that fought for the rights of the people here in the Dominican
Mhm.
Republic
Yeah,
that deserve everything because build the legacy of the social impact you can do by your actions.
yeah.
So it's a woman that I really admire, and basically I try to continue her legacy by doing the right things and also by my actions trying to make a change in others' lives. So that's a woman that I really admire.
That's amazing. And if someone asked me this question, I would answer my mom. I mean, like, I can't imagine my life without my mom. Like, I'm very close to my family members,
Yeah.
like my father, my sisters, my brother, my pet. But without mom, I can't even spend 1 hour in my life.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, and also it's a person that I really admire. My mom
Yeah.
always have helped me to pursue my dreams, and it's always there, supporting me and telling me you can do it. You're doing amazing, and she's
Yeah.
always there, no matter what, no matter the positive or negative situations. She's always there. So yeah, that is a really good answer as well.
Yeah, thank you. So we have last question for you, and I just hope that you will get the opportunity or chance to answer this question on stage during the finals of Miss World, because this might be the final Q&A if you went to top three or top five. So the question is very simple, but it is difficult to answer. And the question is, why you should be the next Miss World?
Wow. Wow, that's a really good question. You know that I think most of my, all of my Miss World sisters are working really hard
Yeah,
for this purpose, and we are working hard to make a really good representation of our country. But I've been working with social projects and trying to promote leadership and empowerment since I can remember, and that's what I would love to bring to the Miss World organization. I would love to continue working with my AIP Breast Prevention and Care nonprofit organization and to try to raise my voice for all those people that are lacking of resources and are not receiving their correct treatment of breast cancer because of lack
yeah.
of resources. So yes, I want to raise my voice to try to represent the voice of those people that do not have the opportunity to be heard. So that's my purpose, not just in Miss World, but in my life.
Amazing answer. It could have been a winning answer. So I just hope that you will get the mic to answer the question during the
Thank
finals of
you.
Miss World.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's going to be an amazing part. So we are done with all the questions from our live. We are done with all the questions, but we have one last segment, and I think that's my favorite segment as well. So what I'm going
Okay.
to do right now, I'm going to announce this thing that Miss World 2025 is Dominican Republic,
Oh
and
my God.
you have to give your winning reaction. Like, how will you react if you win this year in India on
Okay. Okay.
stage?
Fine. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. So let's just do that. I will capture this moment specifically, and I will post it afterwards. I will announce, and you have to give a winning reaction. So it's a sort of your practice session as well for your winning reaction if you win this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Miss World 2025 is Dominican Republic.
Oh my God. You know, it's an amazing part of this life because it makes me feel really excited and here's my smile. It
Yeah,
will be
I
a
can
dream
see
come
it.
true to bring the second crown to my beautiful Dominican Republic, and I'm working really really hard for that purpose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak to you.
It's my pleasure, and I just hope that you get the reward for all your work and hard work. And it would be fantastic to see you winning as well, because I would be posting your this reaction and your actual reaction together if you win,
Oh my
and
God.
I will post it.
Okay, fine. That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we are done with all the questions for our live, and thank you so much for this live. It was an honor to chat and talk to you, and we can't wait to see you in India for Miss World and personally meeting you and chatting with you. And all the best for your preparations at Miss World.
Thank you so much. Thank to you for this opportunity to, spread my voice and also share my experiences and my preparation for the 72nd Miss World Festival. I'm so excited that it's going to be hosted in India. And yeah, looking forward to meet you in person and to meet all the people that are supporting me from India really
Uh,
soon. So see you soon.
Thank you so much, and have a good day ahead, and all the best for Miss World.